She really gonna be down for being in a wedding split asshole to puss?
Oh, shut up!
Well,
We
that's
just
one way
went
to
live,
start
and you
things.
start with that.
Hey everybody,
What
welcome to
is
Let's
it
Stay
with
to
you and
Discord, your
stripper
one and only
weddings?
pre-show to the Laughing Scoundrel podcast. Every
What
Friday
is
at
it with
4:30
you
p.m.
and
Pacific
stripper
Standard Time,
weddings?
7:30
Seriously,
p.m.
what the
Eastern
fuck?
Standard Time. I did that on purpose, dude. Chill out.
We know.
That's part of the problem.
Part of the nobody was even watching. We're good.
Yeah, no one's watching this shit.
No one's watching, but it's gonna be on the internet forever.
Yeah.
No one was going to watch it then either.
Remember the last
Have you
time
seen
I
our
said
YouTube
something?
analytics?
Remember the last time I said something ridiculous at the start of a show? That's going to be on the internet forever too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. And that one makes me look really bad because there's no context of anything else we talked about before.
Yeah, but that's also because you didn't realize that I had said we're live when I said we're live.
Yeah. Just because I didn't hear you, that's your fault. Your internet sucks. It's actually much better this week, but
That wasn't my internet. That was you talking over me.
Why you gotta say shit?
We'll figure it out.
We got 2 people watching.
Yeah, that are us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's me and Sir. Where is everybody?
Did you announce the fucking show, Rimshee?
Yeah.
Oh,
Rimshee.
I did. I did in all 3 locations.
Okay.
Like, yeah,
I'll
today at
announce it in a
4:15
couple other locations.
on the community. Then Jeff's server, I've got it going. And then I did it in Ryder's server. Who else is online? Maybe that.
Well, I guess this just confirms that our show is officially so terrible that no one cares anymore.
thought we had a great show
That
last
makes the
week.
assumption that anyone cared to start with.
Yeah, I thought we had a great show too, but that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, I enjoy the show.
I mean, the show got a little heavy there for a bit, but
but that's fine. It's not a big deal.
Cats is here.
Hey, we have a cats.
Hey.
We don't normally have a cats.
Yes, Cats, you're the best. Thanks for showing up.
Subjectively.
We meant nobody's here because it was just me and Scooter here for a
Fuck you, you dick.
bit.
Is it?
Alright, now the numbers are starting to creep up a bit.
There we go.
I still only
That's
see
better.
2, but yeah.
We don't know what the fuck to do with these points, Y2KW. I have over 60,000 of the goddamn things, and I have no idea what to do with them.
You have 60,000? I only have 30,000. How does that work?
I have 64,000. Almost 65.
Oh,
Actually, I've
I
got
might have
bonus.
spent some.
I've got 64.9 thousand points.
Yeah, Y2KW, just use the points. You got emojis so you can play with. Fucking use the fire extinguisher. I should probably play around with the points thing this weekend and
Yeah, probably.
see if they can, I don't know, make it so that if they spend a certain amount of points, they can make us do something. No, Cats, you're the best. Don't even worry about it.
Nobody said anything. Subjectively.
Also, it's my birthday tomorrow, so this is officially my birthday show.
So you know it's fucked. Hey,
Yeah.
Canuck.
We're running this until midnight.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we are.
No, we're not.
Oh, come on.
No.
We're not.
Fine.
I just put sunglasses on the
The
scotch.
fuck did I do, Cats?
Actually, that looks great. That should
It
just be the
does.
permanent emoji. With sunglasses on the Scotch glass.
That's what
I
you
like
use your points for.
I like that way too much. That should just be the actual emoji.
We literally have to deal with it, Scotch.
Yeah.
Oh man, no! If we get to 25,
again,
I think that's gonna become the next emoji.
I have no
Yeah.
idea what you're talking about, Cats. Subjectively.
Yeah, if you guys subscribe and we get to 25 subscribers, then we'll be able to have another emoji. And we can have the deal with it, Scotch glass.
Yeah, we
Uh,
only need 12 more subscribers.
Just 12. That means all of you need to gift subscriptions to people that don't watch.
I mean, I'll be perfectly honest. As soon as I saw that pop up in chat, I immediately heard the Grand Theft Auto San Andreas music. It's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, how now? I apparently can't talk.
Here, you know what? I'll do it. I'll get things going.
Yeah, you do that then.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Doing a thing. Shit.
I mean, might as well. Otherwise, they just build up into the multiple thousands.
Yeah, like I said, I've got 64,930 brownie points. I'm trying to use them. Like, I don't know what else to do.
Why?
Fuck off, Crab. Shut up. No one asked you.
There we go. Fucking A.
We're
Sorry,
completely lazy.
something's messed up with how my screen's set up, so it cuts things off. I need to fix that.
Cats, you shouldn't have said anything. Yeah, Jables beat me to it, but what I was going to say was like, oh, don't worry, Cats, just wait for Larry to show up. That will not be a problem.
I did it. Because I am...
Yeah, he's saying you beat him to it because you took care of it. Meanwhile, if Larry had been here, it would have been a done deal.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Just like last week.
It's fine. This is the equivalent to me giving Rimshee like $1.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
You know, we never use subscriber only mode.
Yeah, we do
not
that
much
on
point
purpose.
to.
Hey, thanks for the biddies, Cats.
Cats with the biddies. Okay, so you're not updating. I'm gonna go ahead and refresh. Should we just bullshit about something, or should we talk about EA? Or should we talk about something else?
Yeah, if you want to talk about EA, we can talk about EA and then continue bullshitting.
Well, I guess we gotta talk about something. Canuck is bitching about dead air in the chat.
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
I need to do a thing.
Wait, hold on. I have something better than
The Dr. Seuss is awesome.
Yeah, just put it in live show.
Yeah.
No, that's not it.
Anyway. Well, he's looking for something. I don't know what. Let's talk about
just
some
do
news.
just do the standard. Never mind.
Alright, then I gotta fucking find it.
You can see how much effort we put into this, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Ah, man, I haven't cooked any meat in a while now. Which is fucking sad because, like, my old man, like, back at the end of 2019, got, like, a whole bunch of, like, steak and shit for, like, really cheap. And it's just been sitting in the freezer ever since. I'm almost afraid to look in there to see how much of it I'm going to have to get rid of.
Yeah. That's on you guys, though.
But I've told him multiple times that whatever he wants to eat, he needs to pull out of the fucking freezer, and he never does.
I'm gonna go ahead and read this article because this is interesting.
Yeah, go for it.
EA is leaving the future of franchises like Battlefront and Titanfall in the hands of its studios. Which, if you know about EA...
It's like, wait, EA voluntarily deciding not to fuck something?
No, this is EA saying, well, we're gonna let you decide the future of these franchises. And if you don't make the right decision, you're gonna get liquidated. That's my guess, but let's read on.
EA is like the guy that swears to pull out during sex, but doesn't pull out early enough and keeps the head in. Nothing. Okay, fine. Fuck you guys.
No. EA is more like the guy that says he's going to pull out and then smashes you over the head with a lamp and finishes anyway.
It could be a lamp. It could be a hammer they expressly brought for the situation. Hey!
Thanks for the Prime subscription, Janma.
Still counts. That brings us up to what? Apparently, whatever. I'll figure it out later. Anyway, let's get to this article. EA is going to place the future of its franchises in the hands of its individual studios, according to one of its executives. In an interview with IGN, EA's chief studio officer, Laura Miele,
Some broad.
some chick, I don't know, someone who made it to one of the higher positions in gaming. Although I don't want to make any actual derogatory comments about her, because if this is true, fuck yeah.
She's just some dumb broad. What the fuck you talking about?
Yeah,
That's why I said any actual insults. I don't want to use any actual insults. That's about as far as we're gonna go. Cause if this is true, this is good shit. Anyway, she spoke about the future of the studio's franchises, specifically mentioning Titanfall and Star Wars Battlefront 2, among others. During the talk, I'm just gonna say Laura. Fuck it, Laura. Laura speaks about how the developers of Titanfall, Respawn Entertainment, has complete control over the franchise. The team will determine what the future holds for Apex Legends and Titanfall. I don't believe in directing or telling games teams what to create. It has to come from the player community, she said. And fucking right, EA. That is a good move. I mean, you're the fucking producer, so I can kind of understand certain things being in charge of certain things, but you gotta let shit slide every once in a while. Even though the studio is seemingly focusing on developing Apex Legends, the Battle Royale hit set in the Titanfall universe, we probably shouldn't rule out any sequels to Titanfall 2, which has an incredibly loyal and passionate player base. Apex takes place in the Titanfall world, and the Respawn team is incredibly proud of that legacy and brand. Notes Laura. So it kind of sounds like if players ask enough for Titanfall 3, then Respawn might listen. Fucking start asking for Titanfall 3, people! Apex Legends is basically just watered down. It's not what it needs to be. Let's get the robots back in the game, motherfucker!
I never played either of the other Titanfalls.
Seriously, play storyline story mode of Titanfall 2. Titanfall 1 was good. Was a good game, but it was essentially all multiplayer all the time. And in the story mode,
my understanding is the story mode for Titanfall 1 is basically just a primer for the multiplayer section of the game.
It kind of was. Essentially, what it was, hey, here's the map. Fight each other in it like you would any other multiplayer game. Also, whether you win or lose, you progress to the next stage. It really doesn't matter.
Yeah, but I'm in the same camp as Jables. Like, I haven't played either of the Titanfalls, but when it comes to Titanfall 2, I've heard pretty much nothing but glowing praise from game reviewers about that one.
Oh man, the actual storyline, while I feel like it was way too short, holy shit. If you get the chance to play it, fucking play it. Like, no joke.
Hey, on Steam, Jables Boogly over there on Steam. Just saying.
I'm gonna be spending way too much money soon enough.
Yeah.
I do believe Jeff has stated that it's one of his favorite shooters to play.
Yeah, no, I haven't played it in a little while. But I do intend to re-download it to my PC and play it some. At least the single player, because I don't know how active the multiplayer is. But I'll check that out.
Yeah, I'm way too involved in Fallout 4 anyways.
Yeah, I've been thinking about starting over. God damn it all.
I think I have over 200 hours logged on Fallout 4 right now.
I've probably put close to 1,000 into it total.
I'm reaching the end of the main storyline, so I've been going off and doing a bunch of side stuff. But
I mean,
there's only one game I'm truly excited for. It's Crash Bandicoot 4.
Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and keep reading this.
Okay.
Because we're getting off on a tangent, and I think we should at least finish this thing.
Okay.
Something Laura mentions a number of times throughout the interview is the initial fan backlash to Star Wars Battlefront 2, and how player feedback helped turn that title around into something completely different from what it was first released. Yeah, no shit. When I first took this studio's leadership role, players were incredibly unhappy with this game, Laura said. We had made commitments to deliver content to the community, but we didn't have team members assigned to deliver on these promises. We created free content for players because it was the right thing to do, and I felt we owed it to our community of players. During the talk, Laura also mentions the announced scrapping of Anthem Next, specifically so that EA can divert attention and effort to other key franchises like Mass Effect and Dragon Age. Fuck yeah, more Mass Effect! Which
Dragon
Laura
Age,
says was a move to help allocate time and resources to the latter two. Ultimately, Laura comments on the autonomy of EA Studios should leave you with a lot of hope for sequels and new IPs from your favorite games and developers. There is a lot of creative autonomy with Electronic Arts, she says, which point towards how new games can get made. She did caveat that by saying EA will step in and make decisions as needed, she did caveat this by saying EA will step in and make decisions as needed, but she made clear that developers are given agency to create the games they want to make.
Okay.
Honestly,
to address something in the chat real quick. Fucking, the main reason why Mass Effect Andromeda was so goddamn bad was because most of BioWare's assets were diverted towards Anthem.
And EA
Anthem
put
was
its fingers
fucking
so
dead on
heavily in that.
arrival.
Yeah.
Yeah, Anthem
Actually,
looked
a lot of
awesome.
stuff came out afterwards. It wasn't really Electronic Arts' fault what happened with Anthem. BioWare just massively fucked that entire production.
The problem with EA though is that they put out so much shit, and then there's a couple gems every once in a while. There's a couple gems. It's been that way since like the 90s.
Honestly, what I'll say about Mass Effect Andromeda, the concept for the story was great. The gameplay was fantastic. The appearance was fantastic. The combat system, fantastic. But then you get into the actual writing of the story, and it's just no. And it's something that could have easily been fixed by adding a couple of lines of dialogue, adding some something that could suspend your disbelief long enough to take care of that small issue. Then there were the glitches, the poor voice acting, the poor facial animations. Like, I recently started playing through Andromeda again, and I don't know if it's the fact that they did minor tweaks to the facial animations, and it makes the actual voice acting pop better and sound more like it belongs, or if it's or if they actually recorded the fucking voice acting. I doubt it's that they re-recorded. Honestly, I think it has a lot to do with the fact that they redid the facial animations and it allowed the voice acting to kind of piggyback off of that and sound better. But there was so many issues with the initial release that it kind of killed what they did great.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you were to... one of the prime issues... Oh, we suddenly arrive in this galaxy. We have never met this alien species before. They are talking in a foreign language, but we can apparently understand them well enough to know they're telling us to land on this landing pad. There's no explanation for this.
God.
Oh, just pull... Well, they could have just pulled like a Star Trek and be like, oh, we've got the thingamajig that translates languages that we may have heard,
but they didn't
blah, blah,
even
blah.
bring that up. They didn't even mention that. It was just, nope, we can talk alien now. Or more accurately, they can suddenly speak English.
Fucking Y2K and W, like, that dude must have fucking horror stories. Ugh.
Oh.
A month on that shit? Oof.
Yeah, I love how when you're younger, you think, oh, being a game tester sounds amazing! I can play games for a living! And then when you get older and you actually hear about people who got that job, you're like, thank God I never did that job. I fucking hate video games right now.
Yeah.
Can you imagine being a part of the game testing crew for The Last of Us Part 2?
No.
I would have quit.
The movie Grandma's Boy had a pretty realistic depiction of game testing. It's like, hey, you're taking this section, you're taking this section, you're taking this section. Report everything on that.
Yeah. Grandma's Boy is also a great movie.
It is.
Like, separate from the fact that it had a great depiction of game testing, the movie is fantastic. Also, fuck, I can't remember her name all of a sudden. Linda Cardellini. Great name.
Mandalorian's got a lot more problems than being just a generic space western. The writing in that show is actually just terrible.
The Mandalorian is terrible?
The writing is, yes.
Okay.
I disagree.
It's very, very heavy on plot contrivance and characters being idiots.
To some degree, I'll semi-agree with that, but it's not as... I think a lot of people are a little heavy-handed on negativity towards it.
I think a lot of people are a bit too wanton in their praise just because it's not the fucking sequel trilogy.
To be fair, that is worthy of praise with this fucking studio right now.
Yeah.
And then they decide, like, oh yeah, here's our other 10 Star Wars series that we have planned. It's like, God fucking damn it!
Yeah, that was the biggest issue I had with season 2.
An Obi-Wan movie or series would be fantastic.
Yes, if it's well written and they can do it before Ewan McGregor's too fucking old to do it, I'd be game.
Well, technically, they wouldn't have to worry about him being too old. It could take place at any point between him in episode 3 and, oh god, I suddenly can't remember the name of the original actor.
Oh, Allen Guinness.
Yes!
Alec Guinness, that's right.
Yes, that's right. Like, they could do it anywhere between those two age groups. And to be perfectly honest, they cast Ewan McGregor really well for physicality.
I hope there's a point in time where Obi-Wan gets addicted to some sort of like space drugs that are like heroin, and it's just a tribute to Train Spotting.
Yeah, no.
He won't.
That would be fucking great.
I understand the reference.
It would be so good.
Fun fact, Alec Guinness actually hated Star Wars. He thought it was he basically thought it was beneath him to do those fucking movies.
It was a paycheck. It wasn't taught.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
I
was
don't
pretty
care.
much-
Nowadays, it's one of the epitomes of art, or not epitome. Fuck it, whatever.
Canuck, that's what the internet's for.
Porn?
Han Solo did get tired of Star Wars really fast. Why the fuck do you think he dies in the first part of the sequel trilogy? That's the only reason why fucking Harrison Ford came back, is because they guaranteed they were going to kill him.
Yeah, he almost died at the end of episode. I guess it'd be episode 5, but at the end of The Empire Strikes Back, because
he wanted to be out after that point.
But and they weren't sure, so I think they had filmed 2 scenes. Or something along those lines. I don't remember exactly how that worked out, but they just basically put him in carbonite in case he had to not be there. So as a way to explain why he wasn't there.
Yeah.
Well, that by extension translates into a resentment for Star Wars, because, and that's the whole thing, is like, we don't get to be remembered for what we want a lot of the time. Like, our legacies are not decided by us.
Very true.
You know, fucking
Our
Kurt
legacies are
Cobain
decided by our children.
Kurt Cobain was not happy that Smells Like Teen Spirit was like the single most successful song he ever wrote. But he didn't get to decide that.
Yeah.
It's like,
No,
you
no.
wrote a really iconic song that resonated with a lot of people of that generation, dude. That's just how it played out.
Well, yeah, and that song's also like.
I will agree with him. Like, there were
that
songs
song
on the
is-
album that were better than that. You know, his personal favorite, like off the album, "Come As You Are," I will agree is a better song than "Smells Like Teen
Mhm.
Spirit." But
Yeah, but Smells Like Teen Spirit was like it was an intro to grunge music. It was like a good example of what grunge music is, and it got a lot of people involved in the grunge.
yeah, it basically it hit the scene at the right time.
Yeah.
You know, like a bunch of disenfranchised, you know, teens and early 20s in the fucking early 90s. Damn, that's a heavy take, why too?
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing.
Fucking crap.
No, don't ban him yet. He needs to subscribe first. So.
We
No,
need
he
his
is
money, and then we can
Never
get rid of
subscribed. No, I understand not liking grunge and Nirvana and shit like that.
Razorfist certainly doesn't.
I understand it. However, it changed rock and roll music forever. So I'm not going to discount that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can be argued that if not for the Nevermind album, acts like fucking Stone Temple Pilots and Pearl Jam probably wouldn't even got their foot through the door.
Stone Temple Pilots, not even 21 Pilots. That newer rock band, that duo.
Hmm.
No,
And of course,
they
you know, like
wouldn't. They wouldn't
Soundgarden
exist.
and a whole bunch of others.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I'd be half tempted to do it too, Crab.
Yeah, it seems to me that like, Y2K has about the same opinion of Nirvana as fucking Razorfist does.
change rock and roll the way AIDS changed casual sex.
It's like, ooh.
Although without
Creed
Kurt
was,
Cobain, To be
don't
fair,
talk
without
about
Kurt
Creed here,
Cobain
come on.
dying at the time he did, we wouldn't have Foo Fighters.
That's fair. But Foo Fighters was started as a joke.
No, actually, it wasn't started as a joke.
He would have named the band Foo Fighters.
No, it was originally just him putting his emotions and his frustrations with Kurt Cobain's death into music.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can blame Nirvana for Nickelback. Why too? I think that's
I think Nickelback is
that's a
more
little
a
unfair.
byproduct of Creed than anything.
Yeah, it was America. Wait, is Creed or Nickelback the Canadian band? I don't remember.
I think Nickelback is. I'm not sure.
I don't know. But
I'm gonna have Nickelback in my Google search now.
Yeah.
There's a reason I didn't look it up.
One of my favorite stories about Nickelback is how they had to
Nickelback's
stop a
Canadian,
concert.
yeah.
They had to stop a concert in the Philippines because the people in the audience were booing them and throwing rocks at the stage.
Yeah.
It's like, get off the stage! Fuck you! Go back to Canada.
Yeah, they're just the Canadian response to Creed.
Well, Creed was a Christian rock band. South Park pretty much has a whole episode on that. No, they started as a Christian rock band, and then they branched out. They gained that audience, and then they were like, "We're no longer Christian." Blah blah blah.
So they're like Taylor Swift. I'm no longer country.
Country isn't country anymore.
Okay, in Taylor Swift's defense, she was like
no
15.
Shit, Canuck. Really?
Canuck, pop into the fucking waiting room real quick so we can pull you in. I want to hear this story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I've always figured that like Chad Kroger and his friends were a bunch of fucking
No
dickheads.
one likes Nickelback, but no one likes
I need
Nickelback.
a first-hand account from someone I trust.
No one likes Nickelback, and yet they're one of the most popular fucking bands by the numbers that exist.
By the way, people, join our Discord.
Whatever. And it's all because they used a fucking formula.
After the early 2000s, those motherfuckers sank into an abyss, and they've never really come back out of it. Not that I'm complaining.
No.
Also, donate to our Streamlabs. All right. We're bringing in Canuck right now. Motherfucker. Canuck, you there?
Oh, hey.
There he is.
Shit kept disconnecting on me. Yeah, I'm here.
All right.
Cool. Please
tell
us
this
the
story.
Yes, I need details.
Right? Yeah, those dudes are from around here. So, yeah, we opened up for them once at in a bar gig situation, and yeah, dudes are assholes. Like, complete assholes. They hated their drummer, so they tried to steal mine. Not to be fair, he was a better drummer. But
I need specifics. Be more detailed with this whole story.
I need to feel the hate.
Right?
It can't just be, yeah, they did this and this and this. It's got to be like, the motherfuckers were trying to steal my drummer. They walked right up to him and were like, hey man, we can get you blow. We can get you hookers. We can make sure that your dick is sucked every night before you go to bed. All you have to do is come with us, man.
Well, the worst part about it is they weren't even big enough at the time to be those dudes. There was no hooker. Well, there was probably plenty of hookers and blow, but they weren't on. They were like, they hadn't even made a record yet. They were just shitty assholes from Hannah, Alberta. And yeah, fucking idiots. Yeah, they're like, hey, do you want to join our band? He's like, not really. It's like, I got a band and, you know, I own a farm. Like, I got other shit going on. So, yeah. They
I
tried to
have a
steal my
life,
band.
eh?
Right, eh? I got other shit going on there, boys. Yeah. Yeah, and then they tried to fuck everybody's girlfriends. So they pretty much got run out of the bar. Like, fuck these guys. Get them out of here. You know, they didn't come back. Well, of course, then they became rock stars. Now they're even bigger cunts, I'm sure. So, yeah, that's
They
my
became big rock stars.
story. Right? Exactly. Right? Fuck that guy.
Well, I'm a bigger rock star.
Oh, yeah, fuck.
It's such
Yeah,
a.
yeah, fuck those assholes. So, yeah, that's my Nickelback story. But they're famous and I'm not, so fuck them.
I mean, to be fair, like when it comes to your, that fucking SoundCloud link that you posted the other day, that fucking cover of Bang a Gong, that was fucking great.
Not bad, eh?
I thought it was
Yeah,
great. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, that was fun. I still got some more work to do on that, but that was fun. Fucking rights. And anybody that can cover fucking T in my fucking my books. Because T-Rex.
Yeah. A lot of people don't remember T-Rex, unfortunately.
Yeah. Mark Bolan rules.
And most of the people that do remember them only remember that song.
Yeah, I know. I know. Which is why that was the cover, because everybody knows that song.
Yeah.
That was a real good cover, though. Those whoever, I mean, I didn't track that. I just mixed it, but they did a fucking bang up job. They killed it.
Yeah.
Jeez. Well, boys, hey, I got to run. I got a band that just showed up. So,
All right.
Make sure that drummer's dick gets sucked.
Actual fucking music.
right? Proper music, not fucking Nickelback. Hey, speaking of which, next time you're gonna listen to Nickelback, which I suggest you don't do, make sure you listen to it in the front of a Ford F-150, because that's the only place it sounds good.
God damn, man, that's not fair to F-150s.
All right, you know, there are certain times their songs sound good, like when it's done as a sea shanty.
Right, exactly.
There are a lot of times their songs sound good, like when you're date raping a chick.
Right.
Oh, well, it was going to come up eventually.
All right, boys.
I own an F-150 and I can confirm it still doesn't sound good.
Everyone here hates Nickelback, Skull. We get it.
We all do. Yeah. Everyone in the world does.
You're not alone. And yet, by the numbers, they were at the top of the charts.
You just came in on the tail end of the fuck Nickelback segment of the show, Skull.
Fuck Nickelback.
Tune in next week for our segment of fuck Soundgarden.
Oh, ooh.
I'm kidding. I'm joking. I really like Soundgarden.
You and I are going to talk about that later, Jables. But
yeah, I'm not sure.
If we're going to have
I'm not sure how that opinion would hang, Jables.
If you're going to have a fuck
It'd hang about as well as Cobain.
Right? Ooh.
Cobain had a shotgun, though.
That's true.
What do you think my point is?
Exactly.
I'm saying the guy from Soundgarden actually did hang.
That's true. So did the guy from NXS.
There's a theory going around that he was just trying to jerk it and forgot to have a spotter.
Oh, like fucking.
That's exactly what happened with NXS.
What the fuck is his name?
Go get your drummer blown, dude.
Right, that's the plan.
Yeah.
Okay, boys. See you later.
Later.
He was a fucking. He was like a martial arts dude. Fuck, I can't remember his name now. He was on
Skull. This is a complete tangent we went on. We were talking about video games. Read the screen. That's important.
Yeah, but be more specific. Like, it was a martial arts dude.
He was on Kill Bill. He was. That's it. David Carradine. Thank you, Y2K. Yeah, he fucking died trying to do autoerotic asphyxiation.
Yeah. No,
I'd be
and
surprised if a bunch of
there's
stuntmen didn't have that happen.
there are a lot of people that put a very good case forward that these famous people that die from hanging themselves were just trying to do autoerotic asphyxiation, but they don't want to be known as the guy that tried to do a choke jerk.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying it's a little suspect.
I mean, the way I look at it is like, it's better to have somebody know about it and you not die than to fucking die doing it and have people find out afterwards.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people think Anthony Bourdain was assassinated because he was choked with a towel in the bathroom of his hotel room. But could have just been trying to do a choke jerk. And ended up dying. So.
It's always a possibility. But to mosey on back to some of the points of the article that we initially started with here.
Also, an important article, Skull, read this shit. It's important. Anyone who's into gaming, read this shit. It's important.
If I were to make any suggestions, it's like for Electronic Arts and all the stuff, it's like take the formula of the original Star Wars Battlefront 2, modernize it, print money.
Yeah, really, that's all you need to do.
It's not that hard.
If you were to do
I want space battles with boarding actions again. God damn it!
Yes.
Yeah.
That was the best.
I don't know. I thoroughly enjoyed Jedi Knight's Jedi Academy.
We're speaking strictly in the context of Battlefront, Jables.
I know. I'm branching out though. It was also EA.
We're not branching out.
Combine those two, modernize it, then yes, let's go.
You know, like fucking have vehicles on the map again, have command posts, you know, all the good stuff.
It doesn't have to be perfect.
No, it doesn't have to be perfect.
Ideally,
well,
what you'd have
functional and fun.
I think the biggest issues. I think one of the biggest issues with the space combat from the original Battlefront 2 was the ships never moved, and you didn't have the ships firing at each other, so it just felt like, yeah, disabled ships. Let's disable them further.
Well, like there were a couple of maps where like the frigates and stuff, like they move around on like set tracks, and you couldn't get too close to support vessels as a fighter because they had point defense guns that could fucking shred you.
Yeah.
But it's like,
thanks,
I say, like that's just like, thank you very much. 12 months.
Ooh. It's a whole
we have
year.
An anniversary from fucking Brainwash over here.
Brainwash, we love you.
I don't know.
Brainwash, you're the only person that doesn't need to subscribe. You gave us all the assets. Stop.
Yeah.
You won't take my money, and you keep giving us great shit.
The show would not exist in its current state without you.
Yeah.
And also another thing is fucking Dragon Age. Seriously, you need to go back to Dragon Age Origins. You really do. Like, even now, it's still the best game in the series. Yeah, it was clunky when it first came out, especially on consoles, because it was basically ported over from a PC interface and not really optimized well. But the sheer amount of depth in combat and tactics and strategy that you could go into that game, and all of the different origins, which were really well thought out, and all the fucking branching paths and shit in that game. Dragon Age 2 was a fucking crime. Just the sheer amount of stuff that they just fucking axed from the previous game moving into that. Oh my god.
Well, I mean, which is kind of funny.
Easily one of the worst games of the last 20 years.
That's kind of funny because BioWare, but they did the exact opposite with. I mean, to some degree, they did the opposite with Mass Effect. Mass Effect 1 was not very in-depth with its combat. I mean, yeah, you had a little more to go on with your level progression than you did in 2 and 3. But they kind of sort of returned to that previous setup with Andromeda combat. And the weapons, you had just repeat weapons that were increases in power, which they got away from, but you kind of replaced it with just, yeah, pick what works best for you. It doesn't matter if it's technically the weakest gun in the game.
And, like, some people, like, could argue, like, bringing up what Sean was saying, like, some people could argue, it's like, but there's so much micromanaging in Origins, and it's like, well, that was the thing, is that, like, you could play Origins without doing all the micromanaging. But, like, if you really wanted to, like, if you were really into it and wanted to get the most out of, like, your characters and, like, every single battle, you could program every single one of your characters with actions. It's just like, okay, falls below certain health level, uses this item. Or, like, allies reach this state, does this action. And you could plan all of that. And it would fucking do it automatically.
Also, real quick. Hey, Rimshee, I'm trying to.
Yeah, I saw it. I'm forwarding it now.
Yeah.
It's Jables' birthday eve, and fucking Larry's not here.
I know, it's so fucking sad. Where's Larry?
Where's the money? Just kidding.
No, it's totally fun. Oh, whoops, sorry.
Okay. Apparently it's Judgment Day.
It's always Judgment Day. We're always judging Jables.
I mean, I won't argue with that.
Yeah, sorry, I set my number pad on my keyboard for sound effects and shit. So,
So I just refreshed users in chat, and it says there is absolutely no one in chat.
Oh no!
Obviously, it was a glitch, but it was just kind of funny.
It's like, oh no, they're all gone.
Wouldn't be surprised. No one likes us.
Rubber Slayer. I don't think I've seen them here before.
I know, the fucking lurkers. Quit lurking.
Rubber Slayer.
Small channel.
We have a chat box for a reason. At the very least, you could tell us we suck.
Yeah, please tell us we suck. It makes our egos shrink.
It makes me want to say fuck you and be even better. So tell us we suck, because I need to be better.
Yeah, telling us.
He really does need to be better.
Not by your standards, Rimshee. No. Because being better would mean not doing things like.
All I do is win, no matter what.
And,
I really don't like that one.
How about this one?
For legal reasons, that's a joke.
That one's fine. That one's fine, especially when timed properly.
Yeah.
Yeah. It can't be ham-fisted in.
Yeah, that one's very specific.
That one's very niche. Like, you could have been using it the whole time during our Nirvana conversation.
Yeah.
Nah, it didn't seem to fit. It wasn't a joke. We're totally
Hey,
honest.
If it wasn't a joke, then for legal reasons, that's a joke.
When he jumped off of this article and managed to go for over 40 minutes on fucking tangents, that's a win in my book.
Yeah. Oh, that's what a show's supposed to be. You
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah. Honestly,
Well, that's
completely
like-
cool with that.
Honestly, the articles are kind of just talking points so that we can branch off into other things.
Well, yeah, because
When
there was that
when we
period
forget
last
what to
year,
talk
like where we did almost 3 months of shows without covering fucking articles, and it was great.
Yeah.
It was a nice little break because we had been almost purely covering articles for a good 6 months prior to that.
Yeah, and that was kind of rough. Seemed too robotic. Little
Yeah.
yeah, didn't like it.
Like, this has absolutely no form beyond what it gains in the moment.
Yeah. But no, I like that. I like us bullshitting, and the people
Oh,
like
no,
us
it's good.
bullshitting.
I'm not
Our
complaining,
audience
I'm
is
saying...
actually
So, complete non sequitur,
it's
but that fucking
cool.
tortilla chip was a digestive roller coaster.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, tell us about the aftermath.
Did it taste spicy on the way out, too?
That depends on how you want to describe that.
Pretty hot.
If my asshole had taste buds.
Okay, so I could feel its progress, like throughout my gut. I could feel where it was. It's like, oh, I think it's moving into my small intestine now. That's kind of uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You know, I had some gas and I was nauseated a couple of times, but nothing too extreme. Now, I knew that the shit was coming. And it hit me about, I'd say a little over halfway through my shift at work, where it's just like, oh boy, here it comes. Honestly, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. It still felt like shitting Frank's Red Hot, but... In fact, I was in there so long the first time that the fucking lights in the bathroom shut off on me.
Ooh.
So, I got to experience the joys of trying to wipe your ass in pitch darkness.
I've done that twice.
So, yeah. Yes, I was taking a poop, Canuck. A very, very spicy poop.
No, pooping is not the best. It feels like a waste of time to me.
I shit in the dark all the time. Canuck is Batman confirmed.
No, Canuck just doesn't want to see the stains on the toilet paper.
Oh man, oh, that reminds me. Some fucking asshole threw away used shit paper in the men's bathroom trash can.
Yeah.
I saw that as I was like leaving the bathroom. I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck is wrong with you people?
Was he?
There are
was he
some places
foreign?
that actually ask that you do that, and that's fucking weird.
What?
Yeah, no.
It's because of the
why?
septic system.
Hold on. There's a lot of countries where you just throw your shit paper in the trash can.
Oh,
Might have been a
fuck
foreign dude
that.
because the plumbing's not good enough to handle the toilet paper.
Oh man, the wonders of first world countries.
I even had a buddy's house. They were like, "Hey, if you shit in this toilet, just wipe and throw it in the trash can."
Yeah, it's their plumbing.
I haven't-
or septic.
Why would I be? I'm gonna take a lot of wipes. I got a hairy ass.
I haven't quite seen that yet. And yeah, we do have that problem too, where some like fat, nasty bastard fucking destroys the men's shitter about every other week.
Of course.
It's just like, good God, how can so much shit come out of one person to just completely stop a toilet dead? I will never understand. Like seriously, if you're over 400 pounds, you should have no right using a public bathroom. Fuck yourself.
I'm
Anyway.
not gonna comment.
Canuck, I'm not gonna shave that shit. What do you think? I'm gonna go in there with a razor, get it cut, and now I have sepsis? Nah.
I have not. I have yet to see somebody write with shit Y2KNW. I have seen somebody smear their bloody boogers all around the walls of the urinal, though. That was fun.
I have okay, I spend a lot of time dealing with porta shitters because I'm in construction, and it's just a part of life in construction.
Put their fucking snuff in the sinks. Fuck you, people.
Yeah,
I have seen people.
Don't put snuff in the urinals either.
I have seen people wipe their. Well, not physically seen them do this, but I have seen the evidence of someone having wiped their ass and then stuck the toilet paper with the shit on it to the shitter wall. People will often just take shitter paper and put it in the urinal, which causes it to block up, and people will keep peeing in it, and it fills the fuck up with fucking urine.
Do you know why people keep peeing in it?
Because it's a urinal and they gotta pee.
Because they think because they think they can break it up. That's why.
I've done that myself, but when I've done that myself, but I'm always successful because I don't start at the back end and push it all into the hole.
You got a strong stream, I get it.
If Y2, we love story time. You've never wanted to eat at a Taco Bell again.
So YKW is in the waiting room. I'm gonna pull him in. I want to hear this story.
I'll still eat at Taco Bell. I don't give a shit. I have no standards.
Yeah.
I'm gonna figure out where my sound's coming from here.
Those cheesy bean and rice burritos.
I've been a huge fan of Taco Bell's chicken quesadillas lately.
So that
fuck yeah, I love those things. My wife had an unpleasant experience after eating Taco Bell, so she's off it for a bit.
Oh, my friggin' audio's not working. I can't hear a thing now.
Okay.
Tell the story anyway, Bit.
I swear by those cheesy bean and rice burritos, though. They're so good.
Cheesy bean and rice burritos are good, but so I can't always.
It's mainly because they're $1.
Yeah, they're fine. But I can't always do beans. I don't like that whole texture.
The texture for them doesn't bother me at all. Sour cream bothers me quite a bit.
Taco Bell isn't true Mexican food, Canuck, so how can it hurt your soul? It has no soul. It's corporate.
Yeah, people that eat Taco Bell know full well that it's not fucking Mexican food, Canuck.
Yeah, when I want Mexican food, I just go to the local frickin' Roach Coach or the local Mexican-owned burrito shop.
Yeah, I go to
I have 2 different taco trucks in my neighborhood. If I want Mexican food, I'm going to them.
Yeah, I know where Taco Bell is not Mexican food.
When I want Taco Bell, I'm getting motherfucking Taco Bell.
Yeah. Taco Bell is not Mexican food. It's Mexican-inspired food.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Taco Bell is, it's fucking really late at night or really early in the fucking morning, and I'm either stoned or hungover, and I just need something that's warm and cheesy and terrible.
That's what 7-Eleven food is for.
Yeah, but I'll take Taco Bell over 7-Eleven food.
Alright, so we got Y2KNW in the chat right now. Y2K...
what a shitter story!
The shitter story? Yeah. I will happily tell the shitter story. So
please do.
I used to work up at an oil plant here in northern Alberta. And there were three different jobs going on in 3 different units. And one company had to handle all the portable toilets in the area. And they stuck one right smack in the middle of everything, which was the easiest one to get to. Problem was, it was the middle of winter. So one week, they just forgot to look after this one. Like I said, this was the easiest one to get to. So we kept using it. So by the time they should have shown up the next week, the big box you dump into part was almost entirely full of piss with an awful lot of frozen turds in it and a fucking mountain of toilet paper. We figured, well, they'll come and get this thing. And then they didn't. So we proceeded to top off the box, and people were still pooping on top of it, which was a bit of a feat because it was 40 fucking below outside.
You gotta go, man.
Not even trying to cover up anything anymore. They're just fucking toilet paper piling up in there. And they still didn't show up. So we topped the urinal off too, because the urinal part runs down at the box. We filled that up. And at some point, it must have got warm on one of my days off, just enough for it to melt a bit, and someone propped the door open.
Oh no!
And then people kept using it. So I come back, the door is open just wide enough for a fat ass like myself to get in there to take a piss. And like, it's either I take a leak here, or it's another 200 and some feet to go to a shitter that's probably got someone already in it, and I have to go that bad. So go down there, just gently walk across the yellow ice, hop in. It's fucking cold outside, and it's like, at this point, it doesn't matter where you piss. It's fairly obvious. There's frozen piss on the wall. There's stuff over the barn. Yeah, just all over the place. Game done. Come out, get far enough away, grab some stuff, wash my hands. The thing sat there for another month after that, slowly getting just more and more yellow snow around it. Until finally, they got a skid steer in there to pick the whole thing up and haul it away. And some poor fucker somewhere, they probably stuck it in a field, and some poor bastards had to sit there with a steam wand to melt all the stuff out of it. Or they just, like, the things cost a couple $100, $200-$300. The cheap ass ones we had. And I know the company that was running it, so they probably just stuck it somewhere in the sun and came back in a couple of months when it had a chance to melt out.
Man,
yeah. I mean, if you're not going to take care, if you're not going to come and take care of your porta potty, like the contract says,
I'm feeling.
Don't expect the workers to treat it with any respect.
Yeah, I'm feeling Canuck. They just picked that thing up and direct to landfill. They didn't even bother with that shit.
Like the amount of yellow ice around this thing was starting to become a safety hazard.
Oh my god!
No, it's like a 3 feet worth of ice. You know, you pour warm water on ice to smooth it out better, right? Like that's how the Zamboni works. But we weren't shaving it properly, so it had a little bit of ripple in it. No one bothered to throw any snow, any sand down or nothing. No salt, nothing. You just gingerly sidewalked into there, did your business, and got back out.
Goddamn.
Yeah, I've got a really bad story of one time, like 2-3 years ago, when I was on a job site involving a porta shitter. I had just gotten there for first thing in the day, and I had to take a dump, which was my normal routine in the mornings. And it was still dark enough that you couldn't see in the porta shitter once the door was closed, or even when the door was open, because we were underneath the building. This is a building that the entire ground floor is a parking lot. So, porta shitter being underneath the building, not unreasonable. Well, I go in there, and I sit my happy ass down, and I do my business. As I'm getting up, I start wiping, and I got shit coming off on the toilet paper. And I'm realizing it's further to the right than my asshole is.
At least it was warm enough out. You'd have felt that when you sat down if it was cold.
It was...
Imagine trying to explain that one to
someone else. It was cold. It was cold.
Oh, wait.
It wasn't negative degrees.
Before. Let him go.
It wasn't negative degrees. It was warm enough that it was body temperature. So someone had to have gotten there before I did, and taken a shit just long enough before I had gotten there that it had cooled off just enough to be body heat when I sat the fuck down. And
yeah, but like,
it was fucking gross. Like, it's on the fucking seat. This person didn't even make it into the hole. They just and it was very soft.
Yeah, isn't that when you just like went home and took a shower?
No, I had One Wipe Charlie's with me at the time, so I spent a good half hour wiping that cheek with One Wipe Charlie's. I needed to replace that thing the next day.
I mean, if I had somebody else's shit on me, because, you know, like, if it's your own brand, that's one thing. You know, like, you still don't want it around you, but you know where it's been, technically. You have no idea if it's somebody else's. You don't even want to know.
Like I said, at least it wasn't. At least it hadn't froze. You know, try to explain that one to health and safety.
Yeah,
Stabbed in the ass with a sharp
If it had frozen, it would have been a little different.
Like, I've almost shit my pants at work before, and I'm like, God damn it, I can't afford to go home early today.
we had a guy do that. He shit his absolutely just beer shit himself during the morning tailgate.
Oh no!
This is a guy. He stunk like beer every day he was there. He was already 54 as a greenhorn when he hired on. So he stunk like beer all the time. We were working a 4 and 3. The guy still missed 2 days a week, and he finally shits himself at work and gets sent home. The problem is that he rode in with me, so I had to drive him back.
Oh no!
40-minute drive from plant to home.
Ah.
That's rough.
You poor fuck. I hope you had plastic sheeting for them seats.
How
we
was
had
the conversation while you were driving him home?
There was no conversation.
It's like,
Zero.
you just sit there in shame, like you should.
Yeah, driving home with the windows open. It's only about 10-15 degrees outside. It's fairly nice. Windy, but there's no way I was keeping the windows up for that one.
Yeah.
Real quick, though, Dina subscribed for 11 months with Prime. Thank you, Dina.
Hey, thanks, Dina.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not pulling up my pants when dealing with someone else's shit on my ass. I'm going to take the time and the entire 50-pack of One Wipe Charlie's to get as much of that off. Like, I had been clean, according to the wipes, a good 15 wipes before I stopped wiping.
Yeah,
I
would.
Sometimes you just have to make sure.
I would have cleaned up with the One Wipe Charlie's. I would have gone home, taken a shower, throw out the underwear that I was wearing, and just sort of like lay in bed for a while. I'm just gonna take a day off. I need to recoup from this. That's fucked up.
I was a much younger apprentice, making a lot less. I needed the money.
Yeah. All right, that's fair.
My mental health was not worth the day less of pay I would have dealt with. Although, I guarantee you, my foreman would have understood.
What kind of site?
Although he would have said, next time, turn on your headlight.
What kind of site were you on?
It was a high-tech company. I'm not gonna say which one.
Oh, so it wasn't like construction or nothing like that.
Oh, it was construction. That's yeah, I'm an electrician.
Okay.
So when you say what site was it, my thought is
what
job?
kind of site.
Oh, it was a new construction.
Okay. So we had a story about some shenanigans with a shitter at a new construction job that one of my buddies told me, and it's definitely one of those, be polite to the other trades because bad things happen kind of stories.
Real quick, Nick, I don't disagree that showers are for those things, but I don't know. Sometimes for me, a shower is just a place where I can be warm and zone out for a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens to me a lot.
I know there are people here who have just gotten in the shower and just sat down under the water for a while, just
I try not to sit down in the shower, mostly because I'm renting. Yeah, that's about it.
That doesn't make sense.
That doesn't.
Yeah. What difference does that make?
It can't be a cleanliness issue because you've been in the shower.
Nick knows what I'm talking about. Sometimes you just gotta sit under some hot water for a while to get your head straight.
Yeah. No, I don't like sitting down in the shower because, the shower that we're in is it's one of those shower tub combos, and it's too confining.
I see.
Yeah. Okay. So we are at a point in the show. I'm just gonna show some stuff real quick. Oh
Yeah,
God!
fair enough.
Are you fucking kidding? Chat made me log in.
All we need is 10 more people to subscribe.
You can donate to us. You can join our Discord. You can follow me on Twitter. Twitter is where we get all updates whenever we are doing shows and blah.
10 more subscriptions and we get a new emoji.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll do the Scotch glass with glasses emoji.
Here we go. This guy.
Yeah. Which fit. That fits way too fucking well.
Yeah, I was just fucking around. We're trying to figure out these our brownie points, and it was modify a single emoji.
Wow.
Pulled up the Scotch glass, and I'm like, grayscale. No, that looks like shit. Horizontal
don't
flip.
worry.
That really does nothing. Squished.
Don't worry, Nick. We're not ending the show just yet. We're just getting into the winding down phase.
Yeah, no, Nick, I just need to shill some shit out.
Yeah, we still got Steam to bullshit on this one article we've done.
And
although to be fair, this was an important article.
yeah,
It was.
it was. One could only hope that it becomes a standard for the industry, but I'm not holding my breath. Because Activision is still a thing. And Blizzard.
Yeah.
How abused do you have to feel as a fucking Blizzard gamer anymore?
I stopped playing Blizzard games. Like I might pull out D2 for some nostalgia, but I don't want to touch Blizzard games anymore. They're just, I don't know how to explain it. I just feel like they're not good.
When I play games, I don't want to constantly feel like I'm being used.
Yes, thank you for putting my thoughts into words. Now, if only that was possible when talking to my wife.
You need to get a better headset then, Y2. If you can't wear your shit because it squeezes your head, then that's a problem with your setup.
Oh, says the guy that was so adamant about us not buying him a new headset.
Shut the fuck up. My sock solution was working just fine, I'll have you know. The only reason I let you guys switch is because my audio was shit.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I can have double standards. Fuck all of you.
It took us weeks to coax you into fucking letting us get you a new set of headphones.
To be fair, and I told Rimshee as much, I literally did just keep forgetting about it week after week.
Oh, okay.
Until I finally, like, after the show, like, I sent him a DM real quick. It's like, here, before I fucking forget again, here's my information. Because I'd usually think about it a few days later, it's like, or like, it would get to the next channel, it's like, oh fuck, I didn't do that again, did I?
Well, then, if it's got built-in bass boost, and that's what's giving you a headache, turn off bass boost.
Yeah,
or fucking...
that's a simple solution.
Or fucking buy a whole new one. One's gonna be free, one's gonna cost some money.
Yeah.
You have solutions to your problems.
I only turn on my bass boost when I'm listening to like Tupac or Biggie Smalls. So
yeah, like these have a bass boost setting to them that I haven't used.
It's decent, but it's not required. Like, it's completely optional.
To be fair, like I don't know what half of the settings on this fucking thing are for. It's like, what the fuck is cinematic for? What's communications for?
that's how I feel with my TV.
Cinematic gaming. It's for games that have a lot of cinematics.
Oh.
Or if you're watching a movie.
Yeah. Well, it's specific to gaming, so.
Yeah.
How the fuck do you have a setup where you can't turn off the fucking bass boost? That just seems counterintuitive.
First off, learn how to spell bass before I even give you any
Yeah,
more.
no shit. Like, that's a bass as in fucking baseball.
You know the
Yeah.
easiest. You know what the easiest way of dealing with that is? Turn down the bass coming from your computer, so that your headset is just bumping it up.
Yeah, that's actually really easy. What you do is you click the little speakerphone there down in the bottom right, and you turn down the mixer, and then you turn down the bass.
Yeah, I have a G933?
Yeah.
G933, and it's great.
Yeah, I'm liking mine quite a bit thus far. I just have to remember to keep it charged before shows.
Yeah.
Because, like, I
plugged
did-
in too.
Well, mine doesn't for some reason that I haven't
Oh.
quite figured out yet.
May have been a more recent update or something. I don't know. Yeah, I just plug it in before I go to sleep.
I have a Tazo T9. It's just a Bluetooth headphone. I have an actual mic that I have in front of my face. So.
Yeah. Yeah, you're the only one of the three of us that does.
No, I think Rimshee has an actual mic.
Yeah, I have an actual mic, but it's not hooked up right now because I need to properly properly not soundproof, but acoustically modify this room.
Yeah, that's
But
fine.
I also don't want to do that because this is a rented place.
Hello, Kimmy. You missed the show.
Gimme!
Well, no, Kimmy, you haven't missed a show. There's still like 7 minutes left.
Gimme!
That's the show. So,
Did it?
yeah,
Did it? Did it?
got
Did it?
quite a
Did
bit
it?
of conversation out of this little Games Radar article.
Yeah. I don't know much about Games Radar, but this sounds like a fucking interview. And
Yeah.
it doesn't sound like satire.
Hey, Crab
Yay!
gifts a tier 1 sub to Kimmy. Thanks to you, Crab.
Ooh,
That
thanks,
puts
Brad.
us up to, I think, 16.
9
more.
We're closer.
And nine subs were given to the race of men, who above all desire emotes.
Ooh, Kimmy, 7 minutes is enough for you? Is that so?
Ooh, woo?
Ooh, woo.
Bad Canuck, down.
Someone get the
No,
spray
I
bottle.
want to see where this goes. Keep going.
Someone get the cold showers. Guys are gonna need it.
Yeah, I don't really have much left.
Crab wants to treat Kimmy like a queen. Canuck just wants to marry her.
Well, if given the choice between Canuck and crab, fire crab out of a cannon.
Yeah, exactly.
See, I didn't even get an argument for that one.
You're assuming he's not typing one right now. He's hacking your all stuffs. He's hacking your digital persona and turning it into a something. I don't know. Fuck it.
What the fuck is he gonna hack? I don't exist online.
I'm not putting any effort into this shit.
Yeah, we covered
30 to 40 minutes.
Is it too late for us to cover another? I think it is. We only got like 4 minutes left.
What?
Huh? 4 minutes?
4 minutes
Okay.
for what, Jables? It takes you that short amount of time? I knew you'd been alone a while, but goddamn.
No, make sure it's starting in 4 minutes, you fuck.
And if you keep that attitude, Crab, you never will.
The simping in the chat right now.
Yeah, Kimmy, 30 to 40 minutes is respectable, depending on what's going on.
Yeah. A lot of people don't have that endurance level.
Yeah, but if you're combining like foreplay with the actual sex, then yeah,
True.
30 to 40 minutes.
Depends on how you're qualifying it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of like autism. It used to mean something specific. Now it's just a broad thing.
I might be autistic, but you know, you never miss it.
All I do is win, no matter what.
It's not abusive, it's busy. Alright then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Kimmy, you misspelled y'all.
Yeah.
It's Y apostrophe ALL.
Yeah. Y'all.
Y'all. It's one word.
Yeah.
Why are you guys not talking? Oh, fuck.
I literally have nothing else to say.
So there was this one time at band camp. This one guy gave me a cigarette. And I was like, sure, yeah, I'll try that.
Alright.
Yeah, now I'm a cigarette smoker.
Cool.
Not as interesting as he thought it would be, huh?
I had no expectations.
You said, as soon as I said there was this one time at band camp, so.
I said, oh, here we go. That is what I said.
Yeah. That means you had expectations.
None that you're aware of.
Yes, Kimmy, that is how you spell y'all.
Yes, that is correct. Now it's all about getting the inflection right.
Kimmy's also trying to fuck somebody from every single state in the U.S., so.
I mean, she should
Good
come
luck.
this way. I could set her up with some people from California.
I think she's already fucked somebody from California.
Alright.
Yeah, if you come here, just avoid the fucking motel behind my station. Nothing but meth heads there.
Unless you're into meth heads.
Yeah, come over to Seattle. I'll hook you up with somebody here in Washington. That's not me.
Yeah, I'm not looking for that. I love my wife and I don't want her to hit me.
So Kimmy's guilty of Californication. Got it.
Yeah.
Crab, that is highly, highly debatable. Also, I don't believe you.
Define stable.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here waiting for Nick's channel to pop up on the raid list.
Yeah.
We're bullshitting. We have Steam. We will steamroll or something. I don't know. Fuck it.
Steam? What's Steam?
You know, it kind of sucks having like a deadline that we have to end by such and such time.
Yeah.
Especially when that deadline sometimes is extended.
Well, no, like we can definitely go longer. That's not too much of a deal, but like it's we have to navigate around when
Look at Dina trying to play matchmaker here.
Oh, I was half expecting that to be Dina making an offer.
Hey, Dina might know the brawny man. You don't know.
Dina might know the brawny man. I thought that it was gonna be Dina saying, "Hey, baby."
I mean, I'm not sure how open things are with Dina at the moment, but Crab, what the fuck are you doing? You see, this is why you're never going to get laid.
Yeah.
So Crab's never gotten laid, and meanwhile I'm sitting here expecting my first child. I don't know if I should feel accomplished or like I'm leaving my friends behind.
We get it. You're a marksman.
Just because I got her from across the room makes me an expert, not a marksman. Marksman is the lowest grade in the military.
To be fair, you know, like, it took a lot of being pent up to get that distance, didn't it?
No. I spent 5 years in the Marine Corps. It's one of those talents you practice because you're bored.
Just shooting your load into random shit. Oh, do they do it like beer pong challenges? Where it's
no,
like, hey,
it's more of one of those things.
Can you shoot your load across the room into this little shot glass?
I used to be able to. But it's one of those things. It's kind of like
the fact that there's no pause, that's great. I love that.
Everyone's seen Family Guy. Crap, Family Guy is shit.
But no, it's one of those things in the military, kind of like how watching porn becomes boring after a while, so you have to find weirder and weirder shit. So you join starting out watching the straightest missionary shit and maybe some BDSM, and by the time you're getting out, you're looking for the weird midget, quadruple amputee, underwater blowjob, while getting penetrated by a shark, and
Yep.
dudes in the background getting sounded by the world's biggest black dildo.
You
And
finally
that's
reach
still
the point where
maybe not.
you finally get to that point where you need Thai lady boys going at your dick with cheese graters to even get off anymore. It's the only way you can feel.
No, that's halfway through.
Sequel for Dick Shark Rimshee.
Yeah. All right.
I gotta find this shit.
Well, That's totally fine. I'm going to do some other things. Click some links down below. Donate to us. Follow me on Twitter at Jables Boogly. I do announcements for every show that we do. I do announcements for Nick's shows as well.
We only deal with specifics here, Y2.
And if you're going to be watching this on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe, blah, blah, blah. Dumb shit that I have to say just because people will actually do it if you say it. And yeah. Dina, Lesser Saints merch is in the works.
When we get more than 500 viewers on average, that's when we'll start having merch.
Yeah. There's no. I'm not going to put up merch just for 2 or 3 people to buy.
Yeah.
Anyways,
if
everybody,
you want
thank
merch,
you for joining
get
us.
more people to watch.
We've been your Lesser Saints of Discord. Please enjoy the Laughing Scoundrel podcast coming up next, which we will be rating shortly. And join us next week at 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a good night, everybody.
Yeah, we'll talk about the sequel to Dick Shark.
Poop.
Yeah.
Right now. Have a good night. And we are going to transition out.
Okay, I'm gonna jump over to do the other show.